For a small island state of just over 500,000 people, Tasmania is governed by a lot of local councils. Now some of them could be headed for the chopping block. Longford is a town of almost 4,000 people. Many work 20 kilometres away in Launceston. So instead of the Northern Midlands Council, would they accept being governed by a Greater Launceston Council?
I think that'd be a big mistake, really.
I might be a little bit concerned that our issues would get lost in such a big area.
I think it would be okay. I think in Tasmania particularly we have too many local governments.
Well, I think we're over-governed to Billio in Tasmania, but I think Longford really needs its own independence, because once you get into a bigger council, you then start to miss out on a few things.
As it stands, there's a council chamber like this for every 20,000 Tasmanians. Now a report says it's time to cut the number of councils, arguing the current model is inefficient and makes it hard to recruit staff.
So we're looking to get the right balance, but ensure that local communities have a presence and have representation.
The report recommends dramatically new council boundaries be drawn up and made mandatory.
There's a lot of language in there that is essentially code for forced amalgamations. Labor doesn't support forced amalgamations.
While the boundaries are debated, councils have been split into 9 groups.
I urge the media and communities not to make presumptions that we are going from 29 to 9.
In saying that the situation isn't optimal or sustainable going forward, I think that means that there are going to be fewer councils at the end of this.
Our community wants us to stay the same as what we are, but this review has indicated that most likely will not be the case.
So they've got the report, but is it enough for the government to push any changes through state parliament? Council amalgamations have always been a hotly contested topic and will have to be sold to communities, which each have strong identities and opinions. Tasmanians have 9 weeks to have their say in online feedback. Adam Langenberg, ABC News.